G'day legends and welcome back to another episode of That Slot Car News and Updates for a Tuesday. As always, we have plenty to get through. I've got a big update for the TSCG Bauer Special, plus much more. As always, a massive thank you to you at home for tuning in and a very big thank you to the official news sponsor, Slot. Please check out their socials below, linked in this video and the channel description. But let's get stuck into news for a Tuesday. So let's dive headfirst into the news with what's new at Slot. We've got a couple of Scalextric cars to share with you today that are available at Pendle. The first one is the Shelby Cobra 289 Dragon Snake. There is a discussion on the paint job finish. Now the one at the UK Fest appears to have a smoother purpley finish, where the one that's available has a textured finish, which looks like it's got some of the flake in it from the actual paint job, which I think is intentional to give it that shine and the reflection. Well, what's your thoughts? They both look pretty good to me. Yes, I can sort of see a difference. If you do have one at home, or when you do get one, check yours and let me know if it is different to the one shown at the UK Fest, which was a prototype finish. Moving on to the pick of the bunch for me, it's a Lamborghini, it's a Countach, it's from Scalextric, it's the Walter Wolf blue and gold Countach. Love this. This looks incredible. On my hit list, I must get this one when I'm back in Australia. If you get it, let me know. I'd love to see some pics posted on the That Slot Car group, but this one is most definitely a winner for me, and these are available from Slot. Moving on to Scalextric, and they are showing the same Countach, different photo, but same Countach. Looks impressive in their photo as well. We won't touch too much on that one, but I just wanted to show that they have posted this on their social media page, and the social media team has done a good job. That is the Walter Wolf blue and gold. But they are showing the Goldfinger twin pack. This looks pretty incredible to me. I'm a huge fan of the movie cars. I don't collect many of them, but I'm glad that they do them. This is available from the website. And I've also showed off some of the Batman range side by side, the new and the old. And if you go to their website, you will see a whole Batman page showing you some of the items that you can buy from Scalextric with the Batman theme. But the photo with the Batman cars side by side, or the Batmobiles, I think it looks pretty cool, and I can't wait to see the new one released in the wild. And don't forget, use my link below for the Scalextric website. Click on the link, it will take you directly to the website, then use TSCG for a 5% discount. If you do use that link, that directly helps the channel from Scalextric, so I do appreciate if you do use it, and you will save some money at the cash register. And I almost forgot some Escort Mark 1 action from Scalextric. This thing looks like a handful on track. Looks incredible to me. I have seen this car in the flesh and that track when I went to the Scalextric headquarters. Keep in mind that is being refurbed as we speak, and it will be open, I believe, next month or the month after, so I can't wait to see what the finished product looks like. Next up, we have some news from Le Mans Miniatures. A big thank you to the team. They do send me the newsletter with the up-to-date news. I do appreciate being part of that team, so thank you, legends. They are showing off the Mirage 132. This was the footage I showed you on the last news episode of the car in action. If you haven't seen it, please jump over to my other news, which was on Friday, and you will see some track action of this car. They've also showed off the Ken Miles 132 figure. This is cool. I'm a big fan of Ken Miles. I love the Ford versus Ferrari movie, and it's really cool that you can get this figure to place beside whatever car I guess you want, or the Ford GT40. And last but not least, the Bugatti T575 45 from GP 1937. Looks impressive. Again, I do have some of their models in my collection. I do call them models because yes, you can run them around the track, but they're not meant for racing. They're meant to be purely looked at and driven if you want to around the track, which to me is the best of both worlds. You have a model car which can go around the track, and the Bugatti looks impressive. Next up, some news from FlySlot. They're showing off another Renault here, the Renault 5, the smaller brother from the Renault 5 Turbo, or the Maxi. This thing looks incredible. I'm a big fan of it in real life. I actually see one of these every morning on the way to my son's kindergarten. Really cool car, highly collectible here in Europe and back in Australia. I can't wait to see this one finished. What's your thoughts on this? Have we seen too many Renaults? I don't think so, but this one looks incredible. Next up, some news from Hobby Classics. We have two bits of Renault news to share with you. First is some progress shots on the Renault 11. Cool little car, it's very different. We did see this at the IME special at the start of the year. Our good friend of the channel, Slot Pixels, did cover that event and shared some pics with us for the news. But we've also got the Renault 5 Maxi, which is available in both liveries from Hobby Classics. And the Maxi is the big daddy. This is the one with the big body kit, the nice lights on the front, and it is available from Hobby Classics. So there you go, if you are a Renault lover, this might be the Renault edition of the news. So next we have an update from Bauer regarding my TSCG special run of Porsches. We do have 30 of these. Now there's some information I want to share with you and also some feedback in regards how would you like to receive these if you are interested. If you definitely are interested, please take this information down. I will be asking for emails once again and you'll know why in just a tick. Firstly, the price is going to be €105. Now that is set by Bauer. I've agreed on that price because of what it has cost to make these. And of course, all profits will go back into the channel, into future projects. Now, how big the profit is, it's not really that big. The reason I took on this challenge is to see what it took to build a car, get behind the scenes, understand the costs, the time frames. So for me, it was more of an education thing, not just a profit thing. If there is any money made out of this, it will be going back into the channel for future projects. Secondly, when will they be ready? End of October, start of November, we believe my 30 will be ready. Logistically, this is where I need your feedback. At the moment, all 30 will be sent to me in Australia, so then I can send them out to the people who have want one or paid for one and what numbers they have chosen. At the moment, number 1, 2, and 26 have definitely been sold. A couple of those were in-house because they wanted to collect their own numbers, and of course, the rest are still available. So, please email me if you are interested, the number that you want and where you live, because if you are close enough to Bauer, before they send them to me, I'll organize them to be sent from Europe, whether it's to America or Europe itself. But there's a catch. If they do come to me, I will be able to sign them. If you do want it signed, well, the best option is to get them all sent to me. I can sign the cases and then send them off to whoever wants them. When it comes to shipping, I'm not too sure what that's going to cost, but if you do want yours signed, a lot of them can come to me, or all of them can come to me. If you want to save on postage, or if you want them sooner, I would try and organise to get them sent from Bauer, if you can provide me an email of your number and address. So I'll leave that with you. Hit the comments, give me some updates, but please email if you want one, the number, where do you want it to be sent, and do you want it to be sent from me signed, or would you like it sent from Bauer if it's close enough to you? Yeah, I think that's all the information. If you are confused, email me and I'll give it back to you again. So let's kick off slot car goodies with the legends at Magnetic Racing, and they're showing off the epic, and I mean epic, Firestone bridge. Have you got one of these? If you haven't, check it out. It's ginormous, looks really good. I was lucky enough to see one of these at the Williams Racing Centre when we used the track there for our showdown. It does look pretty impressive. So there you go. If you want the Firestone bridge, it's available from the legends at Magnetic Racing. Next up, an update from RTS on their light poles. These things look incredible. They are showing them off on a pretty big track, which is in their headquarters. So if you do want some of these, use their track as a reference on how much light you are getting from these on a really big track. If your track is smaller, at least you know you're going to get enough light and how many you may need. But these are looking really, really cool. A really good update from RTS. Next, we have an update photo from Staff Slots UK showing off their aluminium blue rims. These things look incredible and they're fixed to the brand new SEX Cupra. Perfect combination. I do have some of their rims en route back to Australia. I cannot wait to get home to get some of these shoes swapped onto my cars. So look forward to some wheel swap videos in the future, but these look pretty good. And the Cupra, it almost looks real. Next, I've got an update on the Slot Scenery Kickstarter boxes. I did talk about them on the last news video. They have now showed off some of the products that are coming in them. We've got some car covers, we've got some poles, some signage. They're looking pretty interesting. I can't wait to get my hands on these to review them for you at home. Remember, this is on Kickstarter. Please check them out on Instagram. It is Terra Tribe Scenery. Check out their Kickstarter page. And if you are interested, jump on board. You will see my logo on there for the purpose of review. I will be reviewing these once they are released to let you know what you are getting and what I think about them. And of course, an honest review, which is what the agreement was for my picture or my logo to be put on their website. If I don't like some of the items, I will let them know, but looking at what they are, they don't look too bad. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But my favorite out of the bunch, I think, is the car tents, we'll call them. They look pretty cool. So for today's world news, I want you to help me congratulate a little legend in our hobby. His name is Brock, he's from Canada, he's 8 years old, and he won the Most Gentleman's Driver Award at the event he was participating in. Mate, a huge congratulations from the TSCG family, the channel, the Facebook page, and everything else in between, because you are the future of our hobby. Not only did he win the incredible award, he won an incredible prize from SRC. So congrats to SRC for getting on board with that one. Congratulations to you, Brock. You are the future of this hobby. And let me be honest, this is the reason why I do the channel, for little legends like you. So that's wrap on today's edition of That Slot Car News and Updates for a Tuesday. A massive thank you to you for tuning in, and of course a very big thank you to the official news sponsor, Pendle. Please check out their socials, link below in this video description, and of course the channel description. We are getting very close to going back to Australia. I have got a little studio set up when I arrive. I won't have a big track yet, but I will be visiting some places to test cars. And in March, we are back in the slot shed to go full steam ahead. Just a reminder, if you are wanting one of the TSCG Bauer specials, please email me so I can lock that in, get your address. If you have already emailed me, please email me again your full details, your address, and what number you want. And if there's a bit of a hiccup with the number, I will definitely let you know, but we are getting very close for that release. And once I've got mine, I'll review it. A bit nervous reviewing your own car. But as always, at That Slot Car Guy on Instagram, YouTube, and sometimes TikTok. If you are enjoying this kind of content, please consider subscribing. It does really help out the channel. But be safe, take care, support your local. Bye.